So with tobacco, the sema, when we offer tobacco to ask for guidance, or maybe we're asking for an answer, or for help for something. Maybe we're asking an elder to explain something to us. The way that it was explained to me, people can call activate or sanction, or just by holding that tobacco in your left hand, you're activating it, and it's like a spiritual contract between you and that tobacco and the person that you're asking it. Even if it's to the Creator, you're giving life, you're putting intention, you're putting thought, you're putting your spiritual essence into that tobacco, and you're asking for either guidance or help with something. And the connection that we have with that tobacco when we're asking, it was explained to me that we don't have to accept that tobacco. Sometimes we'll put that tobacco in front of that person, not even put it in their hand. And you need to be very direct with what you're asking for. And when you need to think it through before you ask that question. You think it out, and then you ask that person direct. I need this. And if they're unable to fulfill the requirements of that tobacco, they can turn it down and say, I'm unable to do that, but I know somebody who can. And they'll refer you to somebody else. Or if they don't know anybody, they'll say, well, I'll ask around for you, but do your own asking around as well, and hopefully you'll find the answer. And even that, it can be daunting, but take that tobacco and put it down and ask for that direction, that you're able to find somebody that has those answers. And if you truly believe in that tobacco, then those answers will come. Sometimes it'll come slower than others. A lot of times I'm told that, careful what you pray for, because you might get it. And if you pray for something, it might not come as quickly as you want to, but it will come. And you just need to be patient and trust and have faith in that tobacco. So whenever we bring to life feathers, or outfits, or different spiritual items, tobacco is used just for everything. Feasts, whenever we start a ceremony, whenever we start our day, tobacco is used. And we should always have tobacco on hand. And it's okay if you don't have tobacco and you're driving and you're traveling somewhere and you don't have any in your possession. It doesn't mean you can't pray. You can put that intention to tobacco for later. So, I mentioned this to my kids. I said, if you're falling out of a plane, you don't have tobacco, you still pray. And that's us thinking too much, getting worried about things. Things aren't the way they're supposed to happen. I left the house without tobacco. Oh no, what do I do now? Can I still pray? Of course you can. You can pray any time that you feel like it. And if you don't have the tobacco to put down, say, I'm going to put tobacco down later, but I need to pray for this now. As I fall out of a plane, miigwech kriya. Oh, miigwech.
Aho, miigwech.